Hello and welcome to the sixth part of the Lost Anime Q&A special. If you're wondering what the original questions were, look for the AH3000 subs Q&A special, which contains all the questions, and in case you forgot, also check the description for the full list of topics and anime-related answers. If your name isn't here, then it should be on the other parts. And with me today, well, with me all the other times has been Mr. Falcon Punch 996. Yeah, so we're gonna see if we can finish these questions as soon as possible. So starting out with Raihan Hakim98. With the recent announcement of Smash Bros. Fighter Ballet, who are your most wanted characters for an upcoming DLC of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U? And that is something we answered in the last podcast.
That was more like anime characters we wanted to see. I think this is one just like more just characters we generally wanted in there.
I can't think of anything else out of the Gogo that I mentioned, and then...
Because I know my little brothers, they really wanted the Ice Climbers to come back. Yeah, and then they kind of well, it was always those in those rumors and leaks that they're going to have like Shantae in there, which would have been cool.
Oh yeah, a lot of people wanted her.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I don't know, because they pretty much got almost every system.
Yeah, it was a good roster they have. I mean, I know a lot of other people wanted Solid Snake to come back, but I'm not sure how that would work now with the whole Konami and Metal Gear thing.
Yeah, alright, let's see. Devilman versus Guts, which one is the most deadly? So that has to go for Devilman, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, Devilman just has like a fucking list of powers, and like it seems like with every adaptation you have to add one more to the list. It's no matter what. I mean, he could fly, super strength, he could turn into a giant. Fire, he can breathe fire, he has lightning, the devil beams, the devil cutters.
Devil eyebrows.
His blood cells could shoot lasers within his body in Devilman G. They still can't get over. Regeneration, it doesn't stop, really. It just doesn't stop. I think he even has, like, psychic abilities in one adaptation. I forgot where I saw that.
I don't know, but I know for sure in the Amon dark side of Devilman, I mean, when he clashed with Satan, that punch was hard enough to create, like, tornadoes. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I don't know, Guts is gonna struggle a lot for this one.
Yeah. He's gonna need a lot more than Berserker armor, really.
Yeah, he's gonna need, like, some magic or something to fight against Devilman.
Yeah, because, I mean, Devilman's literally fought against Satan.
Yeah. And currently, he's fighting Hades.
Yeah. Not giving a fuck. He went to the underworld. He's like, I'm going to free humanity. So you can just kiss my devil ass while I do it.
Yeah. Next one. What do you think of Sword Art Online? Love it or hate it? Well, I never watched the show, but I never had an interest in it. And this is before even though the controversial negativity / hype that it developed. I don't know. It was just a show that just never got my interest.
Yeah, same here. I'm not really into like the whole getting sucked into a game thing. Like I didn't even like when Hunter x Hunter did it. So I'm just not the biggest fan of that kind of story. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not really that into like RPGs.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
I mean, there's always some exceptions, but like it's never really been my cup of tea.
All right. FOSHISAN 1992. Do you want Fist and North Star manga to be licensed in English by Viz Media? Yes, I would like that very much. Especially with JoJo has their JoJo Neon editions, and Fist and North Star had a similar. I keep forgetting what's it called. It's either called Extreme Edition or there's another name for it. I forgot. Yeah. But yeah, they're 2-in-1 volumes, and they have color. The original Shonen Jump color pages, and I don't know. That's just like that's the current format for Fist and North Star, and we should really get that. Yeah, because I have some of the master editions, which those are really good too, but they never released the whole thing, and those are like seriously expensive to come across.
Oh yeah, I mean, for like what was it? One of them like $600.
Yeah, Volume 6, Volume 7. It's the one with Toki on the cover. That one is like goes into the hundreds.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways, he's gonna hate me for this. Did you have a chance to watch Initial D anime series on Initial D reboot films? Nope. Still haven't.
I plan on it soon, but
That was a year ago, and I still haven't watched it.
the closest I ever got to Initial D was that one Steven Universe episode. The Beach City Drift.
Initial S.
Initial S.
Yeah, or Initial U, if you want to go that way. Initial Universe. Alright, have you ever played any King of Fighters or Samurai Showdown games? Nope. I haven't played any of those games. But the only thing I can answer to that would be that I've been recently watching the Darkstalkers OVA and then all the Street Fighter anime material. Most
Those
of
are
it.
different companies, I think.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're both
Capcom Hero.
I know they're Capcom.
They're talking about SNK.
I know. Well, that's the closest. Actually, someone else asked me on the other channel for when I did the pickups. They're asking like, have I seen these Samurai Showdown OVAs? I'm like, no, I haven't.
I didn't even know that got an OVA. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they all have some OVAs of some sort.
Yeah, because like with King of Fighters, I've only played the demo to like the newer one. I bought a whole bunch of King of Fighter games on Steam like last year, but I just never got the chance to download them. But yeah, I do plan on playing more King of Fighters, and then Samurai Showdown I've heard of, but like I just like fighting games generally. If I see a fighting game, I want to play it. So even though I might suck at it, so yeah, one of these days I'll play all the fighting games.
One of these days. Alright. Well, this one's not a question, but I might as well just mention it here. KudaroKoi. You should include Noe Kanetsugu and Maeda Keiji from Gifu Dodo Kanetsugu to Keiji to your manly list. They are both manly as fuck. Yeah, I got things to talk about for that show, but I never finished it.
Oh yeah, I remember you were telling me about that. Oh damn, that was a long time ago. You were actually telling me about this. This is when we first started talking on Skype.
That was a year ago. Yeah, I don't know. That show is like, you know something's wrong when you have a manly series and the action's not doing you any good. But I don't know, because it looks really gorgeous to look at because of the scenery, and then just to see like an updated manly show, because especially that this is before like JoJo was like really an anime. I think that was before the JoJo anime came out. I'm not sure, or at least before Crusaders. I know that much. But I don't know. I couldn't finish the show. It just wasn't like grabbing me. I thought if it was 13 episodes, it would have been okay, because there's moments where the tension builds up and it's like really manly when it does that. So there's moments in there that I like, but as a whole, I just didn't find that engaging. And then I mean, let's put it this way: I think Sentai Filmworks licensed it, but they never like released it a home video or gave it a dub. So much less for me to go back and watch it. But I doubt it. The only thing I really liked about it was the opening. And to be honest, I would have preferred if they just instead went with an actual Keiji anime rather than doing the spin-off. Yeah, so that's I think we might be able to do more than 7 people at this rate. Seeing how we just covered like 3 people like in less than 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, and then like the next set of questions, like there's one person that just asked one question. So.
Yeah. Anyway, Dark Robot 12. Do you have a waifu? Oh, I don't jerk off. I don't know, or maybe I just stare at them menacingly.
Menacingly?
Like,
well, don't you have that whole Fujiko folder here? What's going on?
Oh yeah, that's true. I do have a Fujiko folder.
I think that counts as something.
Yeah, I don't know about the term waifu, because I'm not the type that's like super obsessed.
I always thought that was more of a joke. Like I never really thought it was like an actual thing. I always thought that was something like people just joke around. Like, oh, look, it's my waifu, it's my husband, daughter, or whatever.
Whatever, my
Sonu.
Snoop, my bitcho.
My bitcho.
My bitchu, my horo, my slutto. My dildo.
Dildo.
I don't know. If I would have to guess, like, I don't know, I kind of flip-flop. Like, actually, it doesn't sound a little mean. I always thought this sounded sexist, because I remember when, I forgot where I heard this. Must have been like I think it was a Did You Know Gaming for Pokemon. Or it might have been from that, because I remember they said, like, why there's a new girl every time is because, like, like boys get bored seeing the same girl all the time, so they need to give them new eye candy. I was like, whoa.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I remember
Oh fuck!
I forgot where,
No.
I forgot what video I found that, but I want to say it was a Did You Know game for Pokemon, but it was, I want to know for sure, that's what they definitely said for Pokemon. I was just like,
Oh my god, that is so fucked up.
I mean, come on. I know they're 10-year-old girls, and then it's supposed to be aimed for 10-year-old boys, I guess, but still.
I don't think 10-year-old boys even have those kind of interests.
They don't have the hormones.
I mean, like, you definitely know Ash doesn't, man.
Come on, Squirtle. Come on, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Blah,
Bulbasaur.
Squirtle.
I love Charmander, but like, I don't know why Charmander always sounds like a bitch. It's just like, Char!
Like a shit, like shit. Like, come on, Charmander, stop being such a little bitch, Squirtle. Charmander! Yeah, come on, let me find some. Well, what's a female boy? Yeah, I'm gonna put my dick in a horsey. Like, come on, Squirtle. I'm gonna squirt in her horsey. Squirtle.
No. Just fucked it up so
Yeah,
much.
anyways, we're going back to somewhat more on topic. Well, I don't know, when I was reviewing Stone Ocean, I was just like old JoJolion for a while, and then, with the, getting into watching Fairy Tail, which is all about Urza for me, and then currently, I'm rewatching Shadow Skill. I'm like, man, Ellie, I wish you were the main character. Like, I don't know, like, I flip-flop a lot. Like, then there's Ranmaru, and then there's Fujiko, and then there's... I need to watch Slayers again for Lena Inverse, and then...
Yeah, I know, for me, it's like, it's Honey.
Yeah.
Cute, she's my...
Honey, honey, you're my candy girl.
Even though most of your mangas suck, but I love them anyways. They're trashy, but like in the good way.
Oh... Smuttle.
I like dirty old man comics, man. I don't got a problem with them.
Who or what introduced you to anime? It was the television. One day, I'm gonna mention this someday in a Dragon Ball video, but I was watching TV. It was a Dragon Ball Z episode. Gohan was being chased by either a saber-tooth tiger or by a dinosaur. The point is, like, I went up to the TV and I turned it off. I thought it was boring. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what got me into Dragon Ball. I really don't, because some point after that, I ended up watching Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and then a couple of times too, so no idea, like, what really got me into it. No fucking clue.
For me, as a kid, man, if I saw a dinosaur, I just will watch it regardless.
Yeah, I don't know what got me into anime exactly, but I know for sure Dragon Ball is what, like, got me in and got me back in it, because, of course, there was Naruto and all the main Naruto, Bleach, Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are the things that sort of, like, brought me back, and then... But Dragon Ball is pretty much the one that always pulls me back in some way or somehow.
Right. And for me, I mean, like, beside Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff, because at the time, like, I didn't really know it was anime. But what really got me into anime, and I've told you this in the past and a lot of other people, but like, they don't really believe it, but what really got me into anime was Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucking bad. It was so bad, because like, I remember when I was in like, middle school, people just would not shut up about Dragon Ball. Like, oh, it was so cool, and Goku was on fire, and shit like this, and so like, I was excited to see this like live-action movie, and I think, what was his name? Stephen Chow was the producer, and you know, Kung Fu Hustle, Shaolin Soccer, all those movies were great, but you know, that's where I realized producers don't really mean shit for a movie.
Yeah.
And it just means, here, have my money. But yeah, so I was excited to see the movie, so we rented it from Blockbuster when that was still a thing, and I watched the movie. I'm like, wow, this was shit. I'm gonna check the original out. So I did my research, went on Wikipedia. I didn't care if it was a credible source or not. Then I watched it, and I'm like, well, this is some good shit. And then I continued from there. But yeah, so a lot of people hate that movie, but I can't bring myself to hate it 100%. But it's still a shitty movie.
Yeah. Avatar.
Oh, that dude! I've never been so disappointed in the theater before. Like I wanted to leave, and the worst thing of all, my parents went into this movie for me,
Oh.
and I'm just like, I don't even want to be here, but I felt bad because they're like so like, oh, he's gonna love this movie. And I'm like, no, I hate it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this was a naughty one. Also, do you like watching hentai?
Occasionally.
I haven't seen any, with honesty.
Well, I have a funny story how I actually came across hentai for the first time.
Oh.
I remember when I was first getting into anime, I didn't obviously I didn't know all the terms and whatnot. And I remember sometimes like when I type in a character's name, like the word hentai will come like right next to it. So I'm like, is this some kind of crossover where all these anime girls just get together or something? So I clicked on a link, it's like at some hentai site, and of course, when you see on the top, there's like some busty woman. And I'm like, oh shit. And like my mom was coming into the room, and back in the day, we only had this one big clunky ass desktop that always froze all the time. So I was trying to exit out of the thing, and it wouldn't because it was frozen. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going to get my ass whooped. So I just turned off the computer, and I was all sweaty. My mom was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, just working out next to the computer. Nothing to see, but yeah, that was my experience with hentai.
Well, I think you could read me the next comment.
Alright. From Maurice Roc.
Oh, not that one, the other one.
Oh. What was the other
I
one?
don't know if you see it then. Like, on my screen, I see you.
Oh, you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This.
Oh, yeah! 3,000 subs!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be double that pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! 6,000 subs!
Yeah, I guess. Okay, anyways, Maurice Roc, who is your favorite giant robot / mecha? I'm assuming here he means the actual machine, not the show. Yeah, I kind of want to say Mazinger Z, but the thing is, I always had a thing for robots with capes. For some reason, I just love that. So, my favorite one is actually Volcane from Gun Sword, or Gun X Sword. Yeah, I just like the design for that one, just the whole cape and gun combination it was going on there.
And for me, it's always a split between Mazinger and Robo. Now, which Robo? Don't ask, because there's like so many fucking Robos. But Robo has the cape too, and some depending on which Robo.
Yeah, like Getter 1.
I'm always flip flopping between the two, because Mazinger is just classic, but Robo, it's got the forms and it's got the moves and all that shit, and the pilots for it are pretty damn badass too. But yeah, I'm always flip flopping between those two.
Let's see, who is your favorite JoJo character who is not a main protagonist or villain? So no Joestar and no main villain. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be Polnareff or Kakyoin.
It might be Polnareff for me, because when I was reading the manga, in certain parts he just felt like the main character.
I don't know what he means, like main protagonist, as in like anyone that could be like a main character or not. But I don't know. Oh, actually, I didn't even read the person's name. Mariah The Bast-Ard. So. Bast-Ard. Yeah, so.
She was a bastard.
Whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Kakyoin because mainly just the green, the emerald.
Oh.
But also is that I just really like his stand design because I just kind of feel that that's like a tokusatsu type of character. It just looks like it. Like he could swing. I mean, it's like a combination of Spider-Man and other things because it could swing on stuff with its by stretching and all that, and then shoot projectiles.
Rider emeralds.
Yeah, it just needs a bite.
It just needs a bike.
Yeah, Hierophant, common Hierophant.
Yeah, for me it might be a Polnareff because I just really liked him. He was a fun character. And again, in the manga, when I was reading it, he just liked him a lot better than Jotaro.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I just really like his design in the recent Crusaders anime. I don't know, I just really like how big his shoulders are. It's just like, especially when he first showed up in at the nurse's office with the puppet, like with that close up, I'm just like, damn, Kakyoin looks huge. Like, shit, I don't think you were that big in the manga.
I don't know, like the shoulders.
Yeah, everyone had those manly shoulders. I just feel like
they're like robot shoulders, man.
Frankie shoulders. Super.
I wanted to see someone shirtless so I could just see how those fucking shoulders
I
work.
guess Monorev was like the closest one, really. So
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Because he wears no sleeves.
Anyways,
Two man sleeves.
what ending songs do you think would fit for the next parts of the JoJo anime? Well, the only one that comes to mind is part 7, just because for some reason I just want it to be won by Metallica for it to be the ending, just because of the slow guitar in the beginning. For part 6, it's kind of ironic though, because like there's right now in part 4 we have an ending song from Savage Garden, yet in part 6 there's moments that involves a mission called Savage Garden, so. Yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity there, I guess. And I don't know, everyone's hoping for a Queen song to pop out for part 4 before that ends. I don't know, any ideas for the other parts?
Next part after 4 is obviously 5.
Well,
obviously.
I don't know. Prince song, hopefully, or Michael Jackson at least. Maybe Michael Jackson at least. I don't know.
Or just some really gangster music.
Well, there is the Gangstar.
Yeah, I know, just gangster rapping.
Yeah. Move, bitch, get out the way. Ludicrous.
That would be amazing. It will replace Roundabout in an instant.
Move, bitch.
Continue.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Which is your favorite JoJo character's appearance? I'm assuming he means character design, or how they show up.
Is there a favorite stand too?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Shit. I'm not looking at this right. Which is your favorite?
Questions. See, when you ask 4 questions, Hero gets confused. That's why he asks 3.
Yeah, my favorite stand is Star Platinum, just mainly the design of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's basic, cause that's what I. But then again, Hierophant Green.
It's basic, but for a stand, it's really different because like all the other stands are more like kind of like robotic looking.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like Star Platinum's like I think the only stand I've seen, or at least the stand I can remember that kind of has like more humanish.
Yeah, well then again, Magician's Red is like almost. Except,
it's some bird.
yeah, except for the head. But yeah, but then again, I really like Hierophant Green's design, as I said earlier. It just looks so cool. I just feel like that belongs in a superhero show.
I mean, a lot of the stand designs could be used.
Mm.
I mean, Killer Queen could make for a good villain.
Yeah, the world has a cool design also. Just
World.
it's kind of weird though. It has like some oxygen tanks on its back. So.
Yeah, I always wondered.
I don't know, like
See, then again, that's what I mean. Like, kind of look more like robots.
Get a scuba dive. Like any other favorites for you?
Let me see. Oh, I mean, again, there's Killer Queen, and then let's see what other stands. Huh. I don't know. I think that's it. I mean, I guess to an extent, I do like Magician's Red. It's just, sadly, we don't really get to see it do that.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, the one other stand that I like purely on design is Black Sabbath. I just think I just felt like that should have been like a main villain design first.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyways, favorite JoJo's character's appearance. Well, there's Jotaro with the chain and cap and long ass school uniform.
Yeah, I mean, he may not be my favorite JoJo, but he has my favorite design because I just really like the whole Bancho designs.
Yeah.
So, obviously Jotaro wears that. So.
I'm trying to think of other ones. I personally like Bruno when he's wearing blue. I don't like the white and black because it makes you think of a cow.
Whoa.
It'll be like, instead of Bruno, it'll be like Brumo. Brumo. Moo. Brumu. And it stands Sticky Moo. Sticky Moo. Trying to think. I guess Yoshikage has got like,
he's got that swag killer.
I like his second hairstyle, like the black hair. Well, then again, the last one also is pretty slick, also with the white and black. So yeah, then there's Josuke's design that I prefer manga version just because he looks bigger, but yeah, that and the when he has more of those ornaments and jewelry on his arms and shoulders, like I don't know, I think.
Yeah. Pompadour's pretty cool. It's pretty dandy, one could say.
Yeah. I mean, Polnareff's got that hair, so.
Yeah, that iconic hair. Same thing with Stroheim.
Then again, I guess Kakyoin has a certain hairstyle to him also, so. But not exactly my favorite design. I already
Of
mentioned.
course,
Yeah,
there's Dio.
I already mentioned the world though, so. Yeah, I guess part 3 Dio is the one that like kind of symbolizes what JoJo is, or at least JoJo is most masculine, I guess. Merlin. What is it about that man they find so fascinating? Just dark as hell.
You know, he's a devil. That's a man. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, just the ultimate dark anti-hero. Just, I don't know, the story's all tragic as hell, and then it just gets fucked up on so many levels.
And then they got all the demon designs, which are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Devilman just like, I don't know, it's a pretty unique design, I suppose, with just because of the head, more than anything.
It's like the design that always changes throughout the years, but always looks good.
And only recently did I adjust to blue. Yeah, like.
I mean, I actually kind of like the blue, especially like in the new one, like the crossover.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was amazing.
Yeah, no, that design update was like the biggest update I've seen in anything.
Oh my, wow, that's a good design, man. I mean, I haven't liked the design that much since like the Jigen Gravestone design.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Jigen's design in that one was just like perfect.
Dude, like fuck, man. Just like every Jigen needs to look like this.
Like, I mean, Fujiko Mina's design was pretty good, like, but this one just like a whole different level. I was like, oh, never mind, this one's better.
Like, dude, wow.
Yeah, the devil man. He's a devil with the heart of a man.
Yeah, he'll always live in your hearts because he's full of justice.
He uses evil for justice.
I just love that crossover though, where like Shiro's just looking in the sky with Sayaka, and he's just like, "Where's Devilman going? Why can't he stay in Sayaka?" And she just looks high as fuck, and she's just like, "Don't worry, he'll always be in our hearts." I'm like, "You guys are going straight to hell." Y'all need Jesus.
Where's Jesus Man?
Angel man.
Angel Man. God Man.
God.
Oh, anyways, of all of Urasawa's manga, which one do you think is best? Well, here's the thing. I only read 2 of them. I haven't read the other. Oh wait, no, I read 3 of them. No, 2.5, I guess, because the only one I haven't read is 20th Century Boys and Billy Bat. I never went back to finish it because I caught up, and then it's been years since I went and read it. It's done now, but I'm like, I'll read that later, maybe. Then Monster, I sold the anime for that, and then Pluto was like, the Astro Boy series that everyone reads.
Yeah. It's the one we all wanted too. I mean, I know there's the Astro Boy in the beginning, but I'd rather just Pluto get an anime.
Yeah.
I don't know why that hasn't happened yet.
I don't know. But, I can't really answer that one. I want to say Monster, but that's just more like by default. So, but then...
Yeah, I want to say that too, because I've only read Monster and Pluto, and then I'm kind of reading 20th Century Boys right now, which I heard from a lot of people is like one of his best. So, I don't know, like 15 chapters in, so I don't know. Maybe that answer might change later.
Well, I could answer this question easily. Will you ever watch Utena? LOL. Well, a year has passed, and I've already seen it. I mean, I even talked to him about it. So.
Yeah, you guys even made a podcast and even talked about the movie.
Yeah, so I guess I'll put a link in the description for that podcast. That's on a fan group channel.
I forgot, isn't like the movie or something? You said like she turned into a car or
yes,
something?
she turned into a car. She became a transformer. I guess. Yeah, to me it was just like a pretty outrageous scene because I was actually debating whether people really hate it or really love this movie. It's one of the two. Like, especially that scene is kind of dumb because right after that someone else shows up. Yes, I turned into a car too. I'm like, no. Oh, I mean, then again, Utena was always kind of ridiculous in some scenes. So
See, that was news to me because I know people put that anime in such a high regard, so I thought it was like...
It's really good, but no one fucking tells you how slow it is or how fucking ridiculous over the top it can be with its humor.
Because like I watched the director's other series, like Penguin Drum and the Yuri Bear Bullet Storm or whatever it was called. Actually, I never finished that one. I need to.
Alright, so let me just read. Random Anime, congratulations on 3,000. 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then 96L, congratulations, man. Question, who do you think is the villain for JoJolion? Well, I'm not sure if that's been revealed yet or not, but I don't know. I think this is before people found out about the whole, the main character might be the main villain, or I don't know. Right now I don't really pay attention to it. No, JoJolion has just been like, I'm just gonna wait until it's done.
I don't know, I take a while with my manga, so who knows, by the time I probably get there, it'll be done.
Yeah. Connor Waltman questions, what do you think about Neon Genesis Evangelion being re-released on Blu-ray in Japan? Well, I haven't seen the show, so then again, I'm not even sure what's going on with Neon Genesis over here by now.
And they have all those movies, and like the movies have confusing numbers on them.
I don't know, that's a show I need to watch just so I could find the Go Nagai references.
Yeah, because supposedly the director is just like in an interview with Go Nagai. He's like, "Oh my gosh, Devilman like inspired me so much with this anime," and even the guy was like, "Really? Like, really, bro?" Okay.
What's your least favorite anime genre? I don't know. I guess the romance maybe, or the shoujo, or anything more on the fan servicey, the ecchi, I guess. I'm not sure.
Well, shoujo's more demographic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
See, most of the genre, I don't have a problem with ecchi. Obviously, if you've been on my channel, you know. I'm a degraded individual. And see, most of the genres I said I used to not like, I've sort of started like watching a bit more and liking them a bit more. Like slice of life, I don't mind as much as I used to because before I just couldn't stand it. But certain animes and manga series kind of made me like them a bit more. The only thing is, I don't want to say it's my least favorite. It's just it's never really appealed to me, and I haven't watched that many. Is probably just romance. But it's not that I hate the genre. It's just the lack of watching.
Yeah, no, it's just some stuff that I'm not intrigued. Like the Slice of Life is one example. Some sports series, not really. It depends what it is.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It really depends on the sport. I mean, sure, some animes could make one sport seem a lot better than it is, like fishing from Tsuruttama.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Or ping pong the animation.
Yeah.
Those ping pong battles are hype as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
When they shouldn't be, but they are.
Alright, what do you think of the Nostalgia Critic? I still watch him, so I guess he's alright.
Yeah, I watch him from time to time. I actually, I don't really care that much for his actual movie reviews. I actually like it when... See, I don't know, for me, my favorite videos from him are like when he's talking about cartoons or like things that are actually like nostalgic. Because like lately he's been doing more like newer movie reviews.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the whole like when he just talks about commercials or when he talks about cereal mascots and stuff like that. That stuff I actually find like some of my favorite videos by him.
I do appreciate that now he's sort of like acting sort of like as a spokesperson of reason. Like like the Ghostbusters one was the best example, where he's trying to like get people to just shut the fuck up already. Try.
At that point in time, I was just so done hearing about Ghostbusters, and then I heard what happened to like the angry video game nerd. So I'm just like, just fuck everything related to this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I do personally feel that his editorials are more engaging, simply because like I do feel like doing this other stuff with his reviews make it slower, and I'm pretty sure maybe he's obligated now to pay people, or maybe they have fun doing it this way. I don't know. That's just his thing. So, but I do prefer more ways on to the point.
Yeah, because like some of the skits, I mean, some of them can be funny, but most of the time it's just like
I don't know. I kind of feel like there was one that was about a versus for Cinderella, and in that one, because he was like double playing like two characters in that thing, And I kind of feel like example like that. Sometimes I feel that some of his skits should be done animated because that'd be one example where it would work better. Since obviously you can't be in the two places at once, or can play two people in the same room. So there's that.
I mean, you kind of can, but it's the editing.
Yeah. Anyways, this will be the last question for tonight. The Blaize Vincent, 3,000 subs. I don't know what that symbol means.
I don't know, because I was kind of looking at it. It looks like some guy that's putting his fingers up, and he's kind of sweating, closing his eyes. So, like, I'm not sure if he's praying or...
maybe it's a peace sign.
bowing down.
Maybe it's a peace sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe, but like I don't know why it's sweating, because it has that little like dots next to the eyes closed.
Maybe it's just a bald. Maybe it's just a bald head. You know, like it's shiny.
Oh, it's shiny. I guess I don't know. If you're watching this, Blaize, please explain.
You have the chance to get a single item in your collection signed by a creator, etc. Which item would you like signed, and which person do you get to sign it? That depends, because I mean, I myself have not ever been to a convention, so that's one thing. So if I ever find a place where it's available and it just so happens that some person that I know like is gonna be there, like let's just say Michelle Ruff or something, and then I have like I'll just go take my Fujiko DVD and just be like, sign this please. I don't know, it depends who's there. Like I'll do the same for Richard Epcar and get like a Lupin DVD with Jigen on the cover and just be like, sign it. Sign it.
Yeah. For me, probably it just probably never happened, but like have like a volume of Doro Hidoro signed by Q Hayashida. Like no one even knows how she looks, so that would be quite the tough one. But if I had some Dragon Ball DVD, which I don't, but if I did have one, I'd definitely want one of them to be signed by Chris Savage.
The one with Yamcha.
For reasons. Yeah, man, Yamcha. Best role.
Yeah. You had just opened up your own anime and manga company. What is the first anime you licensed, and the first manga you licensed? Oh, I guess Kiniko Man might be the first thing. Maybe.
Both anime and manga.
Yeah, that or Fist of North Star. Maybe by like that point, I'd be like, God damn, it's been 20, 30 years to like too late now. Gotta bust it out.
Yeah, let me see. For anime, I know definitely for manga, just fucking release everything, go Nagai. Cause like fuck. Okay, maybe not everything because of controversy, because shit, you know. But still, I just find it really strange that someone as iconic as him, as someone as especially influential as him, we don't have a single volume of anything from him. I mean, we have like the Cutie Honey, Shin Cutie Honey dub, and then I think we got a couple things.
We got a bunch of
we
got a bunch of his OVAs and some of his anime, but manga, nothing.
None of his original work. None of it. I just find that very disappointing.
I mean, even Leiji Matsumoto has something. Even this other horror author that was like an influence on Araki. I forgot the guy's name, but
Shigeru Bisuki?
Maybe, but like there's this one horror author that we actually have like some stuff from him over here, but
yeah, I mean, and then Tezuka has like fucking everything.
Yeah, Leiji Matsumoto. Like recently, we got not Rosa Versailles, sorry. Queen Emeralda's like coming to manga like just last month I think, or this month, I forgot.
I'm actually surprised Get a Robo never came over here too in manga form.
Yeah,
that's actually one thing I'm like now thinking about it. I'm like, wow, we never really got Get a Robo, and you have a lot of that.
I mean even Uteta Mago managed to make it here with Ultimate Muscle, so
yeah. So, yeah, you know, it's kind of like, what the fuck, you know? What's going on here?
Yeah. Favorite episode of Fist of the North Star? It's probably the last one, actually. Maybe. Just because the last episode manages to squeeze in all the theme songs, all the openings, and all the ending themes playing in that final battle.
Wait, for part 1 or for part 2?
Part 2, and Kenshiro versus Kaio.
Oh yeah, that's where the anime finishes?
Yeah, that's where the anime finishes. After that fight, it just ends right there with Kenshiro going off in the sunset on Black King. So, and
Oh,
then it
okay.
just plays all
I guess
these.
that's probably a better way to end
Yeah,
it.
it plays all these different songs. From like you hear the You Are Shock, you hear Tough Boy, you hear all the ending songs also, and then when Kenshiro rides off, they played like the first ending theme again, but as Kentro's riding off, you see like just a slight montage of the characters' faces in the background. But I don't know, I feel like it could have been a little longer because some of the faces were kind of blocked by Kenshiro himself or by Black King as they were scrolling left to right. So
I see.
yeah, but it ends pretty well. So I was like, yeah, it's like it's
See, I more read the manga for North Star. I think I'm like the only time I really watched the anime was like when UI and Lunar were watching it, and then yeah, I think that's actually the only time I really watched the anime. So I'd probably say my favorite would probably be the ending of part one with Rao versus Kenshiro, the final bout. You know,
mm,
Rao's epic moment.
one ticket to heaven, please. Oh, actually, you know, I just thought of something like Monopoly. And then here's my one get out of hell free card.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, Mike Rao, you're probably not going to heaven, but whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, so I guess that calls it in for this Q&A special, and then hopefully the next one should be the last one.
Yeah, let me see how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Should be 8, I think.
Yep, 8. All right. And